website right now and download my free course on alternate picking mastery. It contains 5 essential exercises that will take you to alternate picking mastery faster than you can imagine. And then I've included my method of how to lay out a practice plan in just 1 to 2 minutes that will absolutely boost your results like nothing you ever tried before. So go download it right now. It's free. Hey, how do you learn scales 10 times faster? Right, sounds like clickbait, but it's not. And why do we have these secrets going on? Why is there actually things I can tell you that will make you learn 10 times faster when we live in a world where the internet exists and every single piece of knowledge inside about how to get to stuff faster should be out there? But even though that's the fact, we still, because we do what most people do, right? We learn guitar the way the teacher was learning guitar when he was learning, right? That's just what we do. We do what most people do. We're a pack animal. So that's why there are secrets. And this is one crucial secret. When you start learning scales, you should look on every single scale shape as a chance of building momentum. The first scale shape is the most important. And the first scale shape is what takes the longest. But once you have that down, you can do all kinds of stuff with that. You can learn so fast, it's ridiculous. So let's say you got your first position, minor pentatonic down, right? In this case, it's in the key of C, C minor. And it takes you perhaps 4 weeks of playing up and down and improvising with it until you're really familiar with it and can remember it in your sleep. You master it, right? But once you're there, you're in the zone, right? Because now you can start really learning. What do I mean, Claus? I got 4 other shapes to learn. Yeah, but right now you have a template to which you can stick other scales. And that enables you to grow from the inside out. So you can take something you know already and then put another layer on it and another layer and another layer. And that is just an exponential way of growing. Let me explain. So if you have that first position minor shape, then you can quickly add, pretty quickly anyway, 2 extra notes to that shape. Let me just go to a key that's a little bit more. Let's go to the A minor, which is also the C major, which is all the white keys on a piano. A minor pentatonic. If you add the note, you got the first position A minor pentatonic here, where you got all the notes in the 5th fret with your first finger, and then the 4th finger covers the 8th fret on the 2 high strings, the B and E, and then you got the 7th with the 3rd on the G, D, and A string, and then you got the 8th fret with your 4th finger on the low E string, right? I assume that you know what this is. So let's add 2 notes to that. Let's look at the first couple of strings, the 2 top strings here. And instead of playing the A minor pentatonic, let's play the A natural minor, which is just 2 notes. On the high E string, it's in the 7th fret. On the B string, it's in the 6th fret. All right? But let's be very aware of this being the pentatonic shape and this being the natural minor shape. They share the notes in the 5th and 8th fret. So it's just a little addition, right? So if you're really comfortable, right, at playing within the A minor pentatonic, this is the A minor in the background, then you can add the notes of the A minor, A natural minor. But if you've been playing in the minor pentatonic for a while, you know how to use it so it sounds pretty good, right? And so you can add the notes of the natural minor, like as little passing tones to spice. Pentatonic. And then I know I have on the G string I have 1 extra note in the 4th fret, sorry. In my mind, I'm still playing pentatonic. There's no new skill here. right? So by taking that scale shape and then putting a couple of extra notes on it, it's home base, right? And then I'm just moving into just a tiny little expansion of it, and then I can do it on all strings. I can spend a week doing that, and bam, I got another scale shape down. 2 scale shapes, right? In the same position. I could play the Dorian mode as well, right? Which would be my choice if I used that A minor pentatonic over a rock progression, blues rock. Right? Then I would use the Dorian, and the only change from the natural minor to the Dorian minor is the note in the 6th fret on the B string is now in the 7th fret. So it looks just a little bit different. And you can look this up on the internet, go find these scale shapes and study them. The concept we're talking about is just about expanding one shape, right? So just by moving one note from the natural minor scale. This is the natural minor. This is Dorian minor. Right? So it's like that. Right? From natural to Dorian, bam, like that. And you know another scale shape. Diatonic scale shape. So now you got 3 scale shapes down, and you got one tool that you can mold and shape, right? The first position. What is it? Is it blues rock? Right. You mix the minor pentatonic with the Dorian mode. Is it melodic rock? What you have? Right. Then you naturally just bam, you go in and play natural minor. Okay, so what else can we do in this position? We can change from the natural minor, second choice, that we added to the pentatonic, and we can go for harmonic minor. What is that? That's changing one note. And in the case of the 2 top strings, it would be the note in the 8th fret on the B string, right? So you see what I mean? You just take one step at a time, expand, and it's a whole new thing. One little step is a huge step for mankind, right? It's just you take one step and change one note. Right? And then you're playing harmonic minor. So you build on something you know already. And then you can in natural minor, Dorian minor, harmonic minor, melodic minor, if that's relevant to what you play, right? In the same, and it's changing just a little bit. So you build on something you know already. Yeah, Claus, but I got 5 different cage shapes of the pentatonic. Well, how many do you know now? My favorite ones are the 1st position and the 4th position. Right? So if I'm playing an A, I would play the 1st position down here and the 4th position up here. And the truth is, although I know all positions and can move through them, I really like to phrase in the 1st and the 4th. So I use basically the other shapes as passing shapes. I'm home again. First position, right? And so I would be wise to focus on that one and then to focus on that and say, okay, I know these 2 shapes very well, so let me expand that and change that to a natural minor, the 4th position, then a Dorian minor, then a harmonic minor, and add it all to it. Think like this with anything you learn, right? It's just and of course you have that initial wall you have to push through. If you go from playing chords and rhythm guitar to playing soloing, you have that first step you have to push through, right? And learn the first scale shape or learn the first couple of techniques. But from there, build on it. See if you can add to it, right? If you have a lick and you're very good at that lick, then add to it, add notes to it. See if you can integrate it with another lick. Build on it, change it. Use rhythm to push it around and do all, exploit it. Use it to its fullest potential every single time. And I promise you, you really will develop 10 times faster than anyone who tries to learn, okay, I'm going to learn the first 5 shapes of the pentatonic scale. Okay, first this, then that, then this, then that, right? And afterwards, I'm going to learn the natural minor shapes and then the harmonic minor shapes. It takes forever. Trust me, I tried it. Didn't work. And if you build on something you know already, you can integrate it, right? You can go from one to the other, just fluently. Pentatonic, natural minor, back in pentatonic, blues scale, Dorian, natural minor, harmonic minor, and blues scale. Right? It's magic! So use it. Don't ever do the old thing again. Always think, how can I build on something I know already? How can I expand what I have? Because that's where you can get 1,000% growth. Subscribe for more free videos. Do it. Do it now. Do it.